Shalom, shalom. First talk of all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakar The honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity. The men, the few women, and the children that follow. Hey man, I mean, you've seen the title of the lesson, probably seen the thumbnail, and man, this is just it's despicable. It's disgusting how low our women really have fallen. Hey, and it's no wonder you have brothers, fleeing to the other nations, fleeing to the White Castle, to the Sand Castle, to the Rice Castle. Inside joke, y'all know what I mean. But going to these different nations for women opposed to going to the black woman, which I'm not saying that aesthetically looking at the eye, yeah, we do have a beautiful nation. Black women do look beautiful for the most part, but it's everything that comes with it. Okay, the tattoos, the ghetto. Man, hey, this bitch gotta go. These bitches gotta go. Hey, so, this through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashai, Lord, what this is gonna be edifying. So I have an article right here. This is about Summer Walker. Now, I've never really listened to Summer Walker before this. I've heard of her. I'm familiar with her, but I never like searched her out. But once this came across my plate, I had to do a lesson. I had to. Okay, so you can see her right here. And this is from ashowbiz.com. It says the No Love songstress has reportedly called it quits with her second baby daddy after getting their names tattooed on each other's face back in September last year. So, and this is from November 5th, from earlier this month. Okay, so now she's two babies, two baby daddies, typical of a black woman. Okay, but I don't want to. I'm gonna read a little bit from this article, but that's just give setting the base of this lesson so that we know. Okay, well let me pull up because maybe you haven't seen the video. For uh copyright purposes, I can't show the video, but I do got some screenshots that I want to show. So this first screenshot, and this is why I say the nigga woman is going to a new low. So you can see her going into the gas station. She's pretty pregnant right now. Okay, this video just came out. This is the week of Thanksgiving. It came out earlier this week, maybe 2 or 3 days ago at the most. But you can see how pregnant she is. She's at least what would you say 6, 7, 8 months pregnant? Like pregnant, like third trimester pregnant. Okay, and she got the long fingernails, the big hoop earrings, the blonde hair. All right, her friend got the Kool Aid hair. Got the nerve to have her son. And this little dude ain't got no chance. He's gonna grow up to be a fucking minion, to be a fucking ruffian. He has no chance. Look at his influence. Okay, so and I know I'm talking a lot, but I just want to set the scene on this lesson, man. And let's get to this article. It says Summer Walker is reportedly single again while expecting her second child. The R&B singer who is currently pregnant with her first child, pregnant with her first child together with LVRD Pharaoh, has reportedly called it quits with her boyfriend and second baby daddy. So anytime, you know, um, two people come together and they're together for more than a year, and he leave while she pregnant, you know she was being a demon. You know she was being a demon. It ain't got to be said. Okay, it says it's not clear what led to the couple's breakup, as Media Takeout reported that the playing game songstress is not talking about the split, even with her closest friends. However, the news outlet noted that they're no longer following each other on Instagram. So she don't want to talk about it. Of course, she don't want that accountability. Okay, she don't want that accountability. But just looking at the situation for what it is, you that pregnant and he's leaving. All right, there's a problem there. And then when you go into the video, oh my god, if I might leave the video link in the description. You know, of course you're a fucking dragon. You're a scorpion, man. Come on, let's look through some of the pictures. No, let's read the lyrics because that's one of the most pivotal things about this song. It's not just the view of the ratchetness, it's the ratchetness that is spewing to other women, encouraging them to be ratchet and be just as you can see, bald head scallywags, man. Just the lowest form of a woman possible. It's the reason why the black woman is on the bottom. But let's I'm not gonna read the whole thing. Let me see. So in the first couple of bars, she's talking about if you don't give me the money, basically she's gonna snitch on you. You know, is blackmail. So she's encouraging blackmail. All right, it says fuck it. Fuck it. It says bald head scallywag, ain't got no hair on my cat. If I don't get my cheese, nigga 6'9", you can call me a rat. So I'm gonna snitch on you. I'll call you a bitch and blow up the spot. Call the feds and blow up the trap. Everybody going to jail. So I think it's best that you call me back. It's my money and I need it now. Take it anyway and anyhow. If you trying to hit this pussy, nigga, hope you got a few 100,000. And it's no wonder why you fucking single right now. Buy me bags and buy me shoes. You know exactly what to do. We speeding down 285. I'm high as fuck, finna have a good time. Just ratchet hoe shit. And then the sense the name of the song is if you got the sense that God gave you. So she's saying if you have the sense that God gave you, don't leave me around your man, because she's such a good person that he's gonna want to fuck with her. No, if you got the sense that God gave you, don't fuck with the nigga woman. Matter of fact, that's the name of the lesson. If you got the sense that the Most High gave you, leave these bitches alone. Let me grab a scripture real quick. Start at 25. Hold on, let me see. We're going to 26. Bear with me. Okay, yeah, okay. This is 101. Yep. No, hold on. There's no head above a serpent. Uh, Maybe it is the other one. Yep, here it is. Okay, Slakia. Slakia. So this is Ecclesiasticus 26, and starting at 7, it says, "An evil wife is as a yoke shaken to and fro, and that have hold of her, and he that have hold of her is though he held a scorpion." All right, read that again. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro, he that have hold of her is though he held a scorpion. So what does a scorpion do? A scorpion, it stings you. If you hold a scorpion in your hand, it's gonna fucking sting you. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt you. Okay? This is talking about an evil wife. You think that she was a good wife, a good woman to this man? Let's look at some of these pictures. Cause I mean I showed one, but that's not fair to show one picture of her pregnant walking into the the gas station. So let's show another one. On top of the car, pregnant as hell, twerking, her friend twerking. Just look at this, just deplorable. And I mean, it's worse. These are just a couple shots that I got, man. But this is the behavior that they're pushing onto our women. Okay, and I believe it's all the way from the top. These women, these artists, they get paid to push agendas. All right, the apostle Gabar, he did a lesson the other day about them pushing about Crazy Bone and a meeting about them pushing the hardcore rap agenda about shooting people and things of that nature. And it's the same thing in these times, man. And notice that every woman artist that comes out, every black artist that's a woman that comes out, is rapping about her pussy. She's rapping about her box. Why? Because that's the way that they want our women to go. Says a drunken woman and a gather abroad cause of great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. Just watch this video, man. It runs it down. These women shouldn't have no liberty to congregate together. Why? Because nothing good's gonna come of it. They're just gonna gossip, talk about each other's information, speak about what's going on in their bedroom, and get bad advice. Oh, you need to leave that nigga, this, that, and the third. Secretly, she want to fuck your man. It says the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and her eyelids. Let me grab this last picture because it's not a haughty woman. Now you can't see her eyelids, but she got the cumbrellas on. She got the fucking tattoos, the fucking nasty looking nails with all the bullshit on them. And like I said, little man ain't got no fucking chance here. He gonna grow up to be a gang member. Why? Because, well, matter of fact, let's go back to the lyrics and let's go into some of her lyrics and what she's displaying for men and for women. Because these women with little boys, they basically dress them like the man that they want to be with and raise them to be, hood niggas. That's all you get from a woman like this is a hood nigga for a son. Death. He's gonna grow up, I don't want to put a curse on the little man, but I'm just using logic. This is what he sees all day, every day. This. This. Protect the women. Get the fuck out of here. So so she said, bald head scallywag, lick between my booty crack. Come on. I don't even want to say this, but man, come on. I'm a hoochie mama slash hood rat. Hoes hate me. Hoes, it should say hoes hate on me because my coochie fat. Come on. Put a perk 30 in my ass. What are you talking about? Y'all can read this. I don't even want to. Y'all read it. Come on. I want a dreadhead like Chief Keef. Put it on him and make him marry me. So, and that's our culture. The Pookies, the Ray Rays, The niggas with the dreads, all the little gangster little niggas, they all wear dreads, skinny jeans. You know, that's the whole nigga culture in a fucking verse. Real ghetto bitch with a bankroll. I don't even want to. I can't even read. I can't even read this shit, man. I can't even read this shit because this shit is despicable, man. But you can read it. You can read it. I'm leaving it up here so that you can read it. Pause the video if you need to. But at the end, she go on to say, and matter of fact, Summer Walker, when was asked about this song, she said that she just wanted to do hood rat stuff with her friends. Same thing that was said on Boondocks. But man, this is taking it to a whole nother level. I believe that she was paid by the elites to do this song to further put women, down the totem pole. That's just me speaking as a man. That's not a doctrine or proof that I have or anything like that. Just me speaking as a man. I believe she was. Because when you listen to the song, number one, she's rapping. She's never rapped before. She's an R&B artist. And she actually has a nice voice. I went and listened to a few of her old songs, and she can actually sing. And the singing in this song is terrible. Purposely terrible. What she say? She said, we don't give a fuck, you already know. We dropped the kids off to their motherfucking grannies, fed, washed up, put to sleep. Outside bouncing that ass in the street. And that's our women. It used to be a shame. These women have no shame. This get the scriptures. I'm sorry. Let's go back to the scriptures, man. It says, if thy daughter be shameless, hey, that's the spirit right there, man. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straightly, lest she should abuse herself through over much liberty. And these women today have too much liberty, too much freedom to go out and do what it is they want to do, and they can be an independent woman, and they don't need a man, and they got 3 kids, 3 baby daddies, and they looking for they perfect man, and I'm not gonna settle. I know my worth, and my $100,000 high value man is gonna come and swoop me off my feet and marry me and sign up for my OnlyFans. That's the today's modern woman, and the nigga woman is a microcosm, just the worst of the worst of the modern women. It says, watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespasses against thee. Right, so you got to keep your eye on these women, man, because they'll fucking step out on you. You can't trust nobody like this. You you cannot trust this woman. Do you trust this woman? They're talking about putting. No, hold on, because it was Let me go back to the lyrics. Yeah, here we go. It says, I made him spin them bands, went through the pussy nigga's pocket because he was too high. No, it should say a Zan. It says, I made him spin them bands, went through the pussy nigga pocket because he was too high off the Zans. So up here, they talking about putting a perk 30 in the drink. You know what I'm saying? Or no, she said the perk 30 in that one, but putting a Xanax in the drink, basically. Let me see. I drop a perk in his drink and I don't give a damn. So basically, the same thing that Rick Ross said that he got demonized for. So Rick Ross can't say it, but she can say it and nobody say nothing. And that's the double standard that men face. But so it's cool for you to drop a perk into his drink and drug this man, but Bill Cosby's locked up. And then down here, it's like, hold on, let me go get my charger real quick. All right, there we go. Don't want to lose this one. All right, we good, we good. But yeah. So it's cool for you to drug somebody and then go through their pockets and take their money. All right, same thing I believe Cardi B said, but somebody like Rick Ross, he say something like that, and he, it just lose their mind. But let me see. It says verse 12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he had found a fountain and drink at every water near her. Right. So, I don't even have to explain what that means. Okay. She's gonna walk around, she's gonna give head, she's gonna uh throw the throw the ill nana to every man that she meet. Especially in these times, man, if you got a little bit of money, a little bit of clout, you can get any woman you want. It don't take too much. This is a wicked and terrible generation of women that we have, man. And we're gonna get to their judgment here as well, because it says, by every head she will sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. No breakdown needed. It says, the grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones. Discretion. These women ain't discreet. They showing everything. They're showing everything. Look, you can see her thumb. Like, she's pregnant and she got her ass hanging out. Come on. There's no discreet in this. This is for, as they say, for the streets. This is for the public. You're a public commodity at this point. It says, a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. Right? So a discreet woman, a woman that's keeping at home, hey man, that's very invaluable, especially in these times, man. You're not gonna find it. You're not gonna find it amongst the black women. So definitely, I recommend going to the other tribes, going to even the white women, going to the so-called white women, Edomites, or shit, Moabites, Ishmaelites, whoever, whatever floats your boat, man. Just don't fuck with the nigga woman, okay? It says, a shamefaced woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued. It's invaluable. It's invaluable to be shamefaced. Let's get the definition of that. Feeling or expressing shame or embarrassment. Let's go to see if we can find the etymology. Modest, bashful, okay, shamefast, modest, humble, virtuous, ashamed of one's behavior, right? So restrained by shame, right? So you're holding yourself back because you don't want to bring forth that shame, man. You're modest, humble. What is shame? A painful feeling of guilt or discourse. So shamefaced is the opposite. You don't want to feel that 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 guilt. Why would you feel guilt? Why would a woman dressed like this feel guilt? Because she know that that's not what she's supposed to be representing. She knows she's wrong. At the end of the day, she knows she they know that this is off. Let me get to the rest of these scriptures. This is Sirach 25 and starting at 13. It says, "Give me any plague but the plague of a heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman." All right, any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, because that's all. This number one, when you're dealing with women, you got to have cares of the world. And today in these times, man, with these modern women, hey, it's better to be alone, or it's better to just to deal with another nation, man. Shit, even go get you, go buy something if you get my drift. Go pay a harlot, man, and just keeping it real because you don't want these problems. I hear from brothers, I hear from relatives, you know, about how they dealing with their women and how they putting it through it, how they putting them through the ringer, and I'm just glad that I don't have to have those problems, man. Hey, I'll even tell you what I say myself. I'd be like, because I have a quote baby mama, and a beautiful daughter that I love. Contrary to popular belief, yeah, black men love their so-called black men. We love our children, and I would love to have 50 children, but not in this place. You know why? I would love to have another child, but I don't want another baby mama. I don't want another attachment to a woman. So I was like, man, I got a baby mama. I should have got a dog. A dog is loyal. But hey, this time around, like I said, I would love to have another child. But hey, fuck it, I got a dog. You want another attachment? Get you a dog. He or she gonna roll with you, be down for you, be loyal, care for you, unconditional. All right, these women ain't gonna give you that. It says, and any affliction, but the affliction from them that hate me, and revenge, but the revenge of the enemies of my enemies of enemies. Sakia says, um, I'll jump down to 16. It says, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. Hey man, you gotta watch out, man. These women living with a woman is man, especially a so-called black woman. It's a headache, man. It's an argument. And maybe I'm speaking on my experiences. No, this is consensus. Everyone says it, so it must be true. The scriptures even saying it. The wickedness of a woman changes her face, and darkness her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, he shall sigh bitterly. Right, like man, like when you sigh bitterly, it's like you know, it's a lot of men that come home from work and they don't want to go into the house. They sit in their car or they go to their friends or their brother house or they go get a drink. They got to do something because they don't want to go home. They sigh bitterly. All wickedness is little. All wickedness is little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. So man, I'm just There's nothing that these women wouldn't do or to get revenge. There's nothing that these women wouldn't say to you. They know what how to push and pull on your heartstrings. They know how to affect you. So they'll say anything to hurt you, even if they don't mean it. They'll say it to hurt you and then apologize. And then, that's that. They a lot of these women, man, they feel like if uh if you ain't beating their ass, or if you ain't arguing with them, then you don't love them. They need to go on that roller coaster, man. They need highs and lows and highs and lows and highs and lows. And if you steady Eddie and you ain't giving them highs and lows, you don't love them. You boring. But I ain't got time for all of that. I'll stay boring. You can just go and get the fuck on. Cause I refuse. My happiness, my peace of mind will not be fucked with. Especially by some hood rat hoochie mama like this. With fucking blonde hair and fucking gummy bears on her fucking nails. All tatted up with 12 niggas kids, hoop earrings, and played out coochie. Says, all wickedness is little, but to the wickedness of a woman, let the portion of a sinner fall upon her, as the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the age, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. So can you imagine being uh, an old man and having to walk up a sand hill that you keep sliding down? You don't have the strength to actually get up. It's tiresome. It's irksome. It's a feat every day. Every day you got to go through something with these bitches, man. Every day, and even with me, like just working in communications, working in customer service, you know, not on the job that I have now, but on the previous job I had, I would have to talk to these bitches every fucking day. And you can just hear the fucking hood rat hoochie mama in their voice. You see the name pop up, Jaquan, Lanesia, Lanisha, Keisha. And you just know, oh, I'm about to have it on this call. And it never failed. Hey, here it goes. It says, stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. Because, like I said, these bitches do be looking good, but man, ain't nothing good about them. Ain't nothing good about them. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. Says, a woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. A woman will not comfort her husband in distress, maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Hey, so if you going through it, she's not gonna comfort you. She's not gonna be there. Why? Because women are hypergamous. They all about that bag. They said it in the song. They all about that money. What she say? It's my money and I need it now, or some shit like that. Um, it's my money and I need it now. I take it anyway and anyhow. You better have a few hundred thou. Even though she's 8 months pregnant by a nigga that just left her, you better have $100,000 if you ready to mess with her and her two kids by two different niggas. So you can be the third nigga with the third kid. No, who wants to deal with that? Nobody. This is Titus, chapter 2, and I'll start at verse 1. It says, "But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine, that the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, and charity and patience." That's how we as men should be acting. Okay? restraint, okay, sound in faith, whole, okay, temperate. Let's look up that word temperate because at the end of the day, it's discipline. All right, we need to be disciplined. It says the aged women likewise that they be in behavior as become holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, and to love their children. And that's where the disconnect happened. The older women weren't teaching the younger women. The older women, since quote women's liberations and um the whole uh ev I don't want to feminism, what I'm the not masculinism, fem, that ism, ever since that movement, you know women have been passing it down. Okay, what, you don't need a man. Now you're incentivized by the government to not have a man. You can get on child support, you can get on food stamps, you can get WIC, you can get government assistance, you can get housing, you can get all of this stuff if you don't keep a man. And women have been passing this down and down and down, and it's just gone. It's just gone. It says to be discreet. All right, like we said, there's nothing discreet about these women. These women are for the street, not discreet. Chaste. No, there's no chaste women. You very scarcely find a virgin. She's a virgin. She's probably, dare I say, 12 or 13, because even at this age, even when we were growing up, okay, and I'm I was born in the 80s, okay, so I grew up in the 90s. All right, even in middle school and in high school, you had those chicks that were getting flipped. That was a common occurrence. Seeing one girl and getting the whole train ran on her, 8 niggas in the bathroom, even in our time. So how much more in these times, man? There's no chastity. It says keepers at home, good, obedient to their husbands. These women ain't trying to listen. These women ain't trying to stay at home. They're not homebodies. Ain't that say they want you to be a homebody? They want their man to cook and to be a homebody and this and well, bitch, what I need you for? It says that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed. So these women, man, they're completely out of order, completely out of order. But hey, the Most High, He has the cake baked for wicked niggas, for wicked women, for everybody, man. We're all gonna eat the fruit of our doing. So let's get Ezekiel 9:4, and we're gonna end it, with this. It says Ezekiel 9:4 says, "And the Lord said unto him, excuse me, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the forehead of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that are done in the midst thereof." Right, and that mark, okay, is being exempt from judgment. Okay, it's not talking about the mark in Revelation 13. This is exempt from judgment. All right. So the chaste women, the the faithful men, the true men of the Lord, those will be the ones who this mark is set upon. All right, this spiritual mark, and be exempt from judgment. Verse 5, it says, "And to the others he said in my hearing, Go ye after them, go go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity." Right? So go through the city and smite them. Let's get this word smite, just in case you don't know what what it is to be smitten. It says to strike, to smite, to hit, to beat, to slay, to kill, to be stricken or smitten, right? that you get the idea to be beat, to slay, to kill. All right, so it's saying to go through the midst of the city and kill these people. All right, give these people their judgment, their ultimate judgment. All right, verse 6 it says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. Okay, doesn't matter if you an old hoe, a young hoe, you a maid, you a woman, hey, or child, man, don't matter. The Most High is not respect the persons, man. If you are not in this fold, if you ain't a chaste woman, if you ain't good to your man, okay, if you want to be out here and just ho, you ain't gonna. I'm fucking with you. Hey, but I have to be lighthearted because I'm getting real fired up about this, man. It says, but come not near upon any man whom is the mark, and begin in my sanctuary, and then begin at the ancient men which were before the house. So, hey, even especially the women in the know, if you call yourself a child of God or a daughter of Zion, you're a woman in the know. You got a man. You dealing with a man, a brother, one of the Akim. You better treat that man right. All right, you better treat that man right, or else it's not gonna be look pretty for you. All right, and all these other all these other women in the world, man, they really got a rude awakening coming, man. Isaiah was it Isaiah 3? Yeah, we gotta get this before we go. This is Isaiah 3 and 16. It says, moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks, and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Does this not sound like this bitch? Do you think that she don't walk and mince as she go? Matter of fact, let's just leave that on the screen. Moreover, moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty. What does this word haughty mean? We gonna We're gonna break this down today. To be high, to be exalted, to be lofty, lofty, tall, to be exalted. Do you not think these bitches got high minded? When you can't tell these bitches shit, they gotta have a high value man, and they 450 pounds, the size of a fucking defensive lineman at 5'2". Yeah, yeah, they're very haughty. This is exactly who it's speaking to. It says, moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks, and wanton eyes, undisciplined eyes. You walking with your woman, and she looking at another nigga. She looking at what everybody else got, walking and mincing as they go, and make a tingling with their feet. You can hear the fucking heels clap, fucking earrings jingling and shit. Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts, which is why she got a fucking wig on, which is why they get those hair extensions and all that shit, because it's a curse. It's why the black women are cursed. It says, in that day, the Lord will take the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their claws, and their round tires like the moon, the chains and the bracelets, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers and the bonnets and the ornaments on the leg and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings and the nose come on and the earrings and the Saki, and the earrings and the rings and the nose jewels and the changeable suits of apparel and the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins, the glasses and the fine linen, the hoods and the veils, right? All of that shit, man. All that shit that the accessories, taking 45 minutes to do half your makeup. He said the wristbands and the bonnets, all your shiny shit that your nipple rings and your fucking clit rings, all that shit, fucking cheek piercing, whatever the fuck they call them, dermals, fucking lip piercing and fucking teeth piercing, all this bullshit. And what's gonna happen? It says, and it shall come to pass that instead of a sweet smell there should be a stink, and instead of a girdle of a rent, it's like it, and instead of a girdle, a rent, right? Instead of being small waisted, or women are, they're fat as fuck. It says, and instead of well said hair, baldness, and instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth, and a burning instead of beauty. Hey, we at the end, man. Leave Eve alone. Leave these black women alone. There's so many other fish in the sea. Hey, like I said, get you a Latino, get you a white woman, get you an Arab, get you an Asian. Shit, get you a Hamite before you fuck with the nigga woman. And shit, Ham is not that far behind because they want to be like the nigga woman. But man, at this point, anything is better than these bitches. But Lord's word, this was edifying, and I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, the women, the children, and the confusion of faith to follow. Hey, Shalom.